Hello everybody, Dr. Beast here, and welcome to episode 7 of Lemoncraft. Yes, episode 7. I don't know why, but it just seems like a special episode. Don't know why. But, let's just talk. As you can see, my skin is obviously different again. And, there's a reason for that. In the rules of extinction of the game I set up, you had to change your skin to a different color, or to a darker color, if you had died. So, I'm currently dead. And let me explain to you how I died. So, I'm going to show you in a second, but I was setting up a bubble vader to go up to the... Never mind, I'll just show you now. Now that we're here, I set up this bubble vader. I did not set up the dirt. That was someone else who set up the scaffolding. Setting this up so that we could get up here faster if we were on the ground, so we didn't have to fly up and risk taking damage and damaging our armor. So when I was doing that, I went to get out, and when I tried to get out one of the sides of it, I jumped out and it wouldn't deploy my elytra. So I ended up dying. And yeah, I'm not the only one who ended up dying. You see, so did 50s. I don't know exactly how he died. I think his elytra broke or something like that. So both of ours were complications with elytra, I'm pretty sure. But that's always fun because, you know, I have a diamond +2, a diamond block +2, and I'm supposed to pay 2 diamond blocks. So, I need to get some diamonds, and I don't really feel like mining. So what I'm gonna do is food frenzy up there. Let me show you what I'm gonna do in a second. This is what I'm choosing to do. As you see, there's 3 more furnaces in here, and so now there are 27 furnaces in here, or enough to get like a chest full of something, say glass. So I have decided that food frenzy, way too much work to keep up with. But in here I've already got some extra sand, and I can even get some gunpowder for that sand to make some TNT. But I'm getting a lot of sand because of one thing, and that is this right here. This map is my industrial area, and this right here gave me so much sand. I think it gave me over 2 shulker boxes full. And I used 1 shulker box, which is right here, for TNT. This was filled with gunpowder. 1 shulker box for TNT, 1 shulker box of sand, I should say. And then another shulker box for glass, which is this one right here. That one. And that's because I am going to change Food Frenzy into a glass shop, because it's going to be a lot easier to keep up with the demand of that, because you know, I've got a lot of sand to pick up. So I'm gonna convert that right now. So I'll mute you guys when I'm over there. We're here. I'm sorry if you can hear a little buzzing in the background. My computer is being obnoxiously loud right now. So let's just get to this. The first step of this whole process is it's not working. I gotta do something else. I gotta get all these off. Now that all of this, those are off, not this is off. That would be weird to say. Let's rename this place, and I think I've got a pretty good name for it. Headphone user warning. Sorry. Pane in the glass, okay? That's what it is. Like pane as in a pane of glass, and then glass, you know. So that's the name, and it kind of fits the whole window theme a lot better than Food Frenzy did. So now all we have to do is rename all these, and my inventory is a mess, I'm sorry about that. Rename all of the paper and what we're selling. Glass, 1 diamond per stack. Now it's time to actually stock up, which this is all I've got, so I'll be able to fill 1 of these completely. So I'll just put that chest in the middle here, and then as I get more glass per time, I'm gonna try and make an auto furnace to get all this glass made. Oh geez, I just hit my microphone. I'm sorry if you heard that. I'm gonna try and get an auto furnace that gets me glass easier. That water area in the industrial zone will be great for a kelp farm, that I can feed that kelp farm into a auto smelter and use that as fuel for auto smelter, I guess, like I just said. So I'm gonna just put 1 chest in the center here with the glass that's been selling. It's times like these I wish I had an axe. Okay, I said axe. I'm just gonna clarify that. It was an axe, A-X-E, not anything else. Let's just say that, because I don't want anyone like, hey, that's not very kid-friendly of you. Okay, but it's nighttime, so I'm going to go over to Tea and Terraforming to sleep. So one thing I did at Tea and Terraforming is because the upstairs wasn't really being used, so I turned it into a bedroom while I'm here, because there's a lot of times that I'm building here or buying stuff here or changing what I'm selling, you know, and it ends up turning to nighttime and I have nowhere to sleep and I get attacked by mobs. But while we're here, as you all know, this shop is a little bit based on Tango Tech, B-Dubs, and Impulse's Boomer's shop on the Hermitcraft thing. So let's just do something real quick. Your guys' great success will hopefully bring me great success. Also, an update here. I added the paper, finally. I actually did that after I had to make a new sign and I didn't have any spruce, so it's oak. I'm definitely probably going to change that. But I feel like we should put a giant sign on top of Pane in the glass to signify that, you know, it's not food anymore in glass. It's going to be made out of wood because I don't have much of any other material. So I'm going to have this hover a little bit, maybe like 2 blocks above the shop. I'm going to write whatever I'm going to write. Okay, so as I was doing this, I had an even better idea. So I'm going to go do that instead. So the idea is I'm going to make a map, like a sign, and I'm going to put it around the shopping district and other people's places saying, check out Pane in the Glass. But that's going to take a lot of time, so I'm going to do that off camera. But before we do that, let's get into the main part of the episode. So what I like about this episode so far is that this clip has been a continuous clip since I started the episode. It's only been like 20 minutes. But that's more productive than I was in the last clip, because in the first 20 minutes or not last clip, but the last video, because in the first 20 minutes of the last video of me filming, I didn't do much. Speaking of the last 20 minutes of the last episode, it took me like, I think, 4-5 tries to film the intro, because I ended up ranting for 20 minutes at a time, and oh no, what's going on over here? Oh, I know, 50s was trying to get some villagers over here like I asked him to. So what happened is, he ended up losing the villagers. One of them died and the other one ran away. So he has to go through the whole process again. But as soon as I make diamonds, I'm probably going to pay him a little more because I feel really bad. And, you know, he did it for really cheap. So I think I should pay him a little bit more. But this is where the bulk of the episode comes in, okay? The sugarcane farm. This is where I really want to focus today, because I have gotten a lot of materials for it. So I'm still a little bit short. I need like 8 more pistons, I'm pretty sure, and 8 more iron bars, and a little bit more dirt, but it's not going to be too bad, because I want to make this 3 this way and 3 up, so it'll be nice to have, and I'll be making, every harvest I'll be making 2 1/4 stacks of sugarcane. So if I AFK for, say, a couple hours, I could make, like, a lot of sugarcane, and, when this whole 0-tick thing runs out, it took me a while to figure that out. You guys won't notice that, but I just told you, so now you will. When the whole 0-tick thing is out, I'm the only one that's going to have had a 1.16 friendly sugarcane farm. So, you know, Boom over there with his rocket shop has a great creeper farm, but his sugarcane farm is going to be gone, and soon he'll need some more sugarcane. Where is he going to come for that? Right here. It's also going to be good to have paper and stuff, just to have different, like, so I can make maps, which I'm going to need to make a lot of maps. But I'm actually going to put some sugarcane around here on the edge so that when I need to fill up the area, it'll be fine. There's also a temple over there that I checked out. It was already rated. Don't know who rated it, but, you know, it's rated. Well, a temple that's rated kind of means it's rated, so I guess I didn't really need to explain that. So since the last video, I also completely fixed my elytra, which is nice because of mending. Mending is amazing. I'm just going to put that out there. And I ended up having to go to sleep because it's turned night before I could even finish the whole line of sugarcane. So I'm actually going to finish that now. I don't know if I explained it or not already, but the reason I made a... Oh my goodness, I'm just going to fly. The reason I made a glass shop is because Super, he is making his mega base right now, and he needs a lot of glass for it. And he has to keep taking breaks because he's running out of glass. So why not provide him with the glass he needs? So I never actually got regular blocks to build this with, so I'm going to need a lot of stone for that. So I'm going to get a lot of stone, but before that, I think I'm going to make the map. My goodness, was that a mistake to do the map before the sugarcane farm. So after about an hour and a half of work, this is all I got. Not very happy with it, but, you know, it's my first time ever actually making a map sign thing, so yeah, it's not the best, really, but, you know, it's advertisement, so we're gonna go put that everywhere. Hopefully the main buyer, so we're gonna, no, you can't do that. Dang it, I was really hoping I could do that. Final one. Okay, I still have a lot left, but that's because, in case anyone takes theirs down, you know, there's got to be someone to put them back up. So, that's kind of why I have so many of them. And I have a way to make more. So that's awesome. So now that those are everywhere, I can't wait to see everyone's reaction. It's like the first, real sign up made out of a map. And, it's not the best one ever, but it took me an hour and a half. So I'm sort of proud of it, but not proud of it at the same time. Just realized how little sense that made. Also, Super Shot came on and I told him about the glass shop. Okay, so he hasn't bought anything. Like, I literally only have 1 diamond left. Oh, that's unnamed paper. I mean, that's named paper, not unnamed paper. Oh my goodness. But let's go this way. I think it's finally time to start working on the sugarcane farm. After putting that off for a little bit of time, but I'll be there in a second. So I said second, but I have not yet smelted any of the stone into, or cobblestone into stone, and I'm going to need a lot of that. Do I have any up here? I've got 1 stack, and I need like 3, so I'm going to get 3 stacks, and I'll be back. Then I filmed the podcast, and now I'm back. So I said after the podcast, but it is technically after the podcast, but it's a little later than that as well. I decided that I was going to, oh, that's empty. Okay, what's going on with my noise? I can't even hear my game anymore. I gotta fix that in a second. But what I chose to do is this. I basically doubled all the resources I had because I forgot about that I was going to make it double in length this way as well. So I'm going to be earning like twice as much as I said before, which is going to be nice, but you know, I got to use more materials. So I'm going to fix my volume and I'll be back. I fixed my audio and we're back, so let's explain. So basically I've got the glass to see everything, I guess. I've got the stone for like the base block so I can set everything on top of, use it as a guide block. And I'm going to turn some of that into, I'm going to need to make some stairs and stuff, and I completely forgot to do that, so I'll actually go do that now. But I'm going to need stairs and slabs, so I should definitely go do that. But I've also got the 2 stacks of pistons, and I've got these split instead of together because it's nicer to see with the iron bars and stuff. But yeah, I needed a lot more of everything than expected. Oh, I forgot to put this in here as well. Forgot to put the dirt back in there. But yeah, I'm glad I have everything. But I'm going to get the stairs, and I'll be back. Since the last clip, I got a little bit more stone because I'm going to turn it all into stone bricks. I'm actually going to do that now. I've got a lot of stone bricks now. That's awesome. And I've also got some stone brick stairs, so we've got all the stuff we need. Except, we've got some chests here. I need to turn a couple of those into hoppers, and then I can have the double chest. But there is one material I'm needing that I completely forgot about until I watched the tutorial again, and that is ice. I need some ice for this, but the nearest ice ocean or ice biome, and anything that can give us ice, is thousands of blocks away. So I will not be able to end up actually doing that in this episode. I was like so prepared other than a couple things to do it this episode, but then I couldn't, which sucks. Which really, really sucks because I was super excited to get this sugarcane farm up and running so that I could have my first automatic farm. I was going to name the video Let's Automate, and then the next video would be me working on this. But unfortunately, I can no longer do this because it's going to take a couple hours to get the ice, and I need to get this video up sooner than later. And it's been a while since my last video, I think. I think it's about to hit 4 days. Maybe it's already 4 days. Maybe it's 5. Depends on when this is uploaded, when I have the time to edit it. That means I need to find something quick to do or just end the video here. It'll be a shorter video, but, you know, yeah. I'll figure out what I'm going to do. One thing I realized I could do is I could actually show you the area where I did this. This is my industrial area, and over here is where I actually made, oh my goodness, wow, that kind of just stopped me there. This is where I actually made it. It's just pane in the glass. It looks like almost like dirt on the map itself, but it's granite. That's kind of something I wanted to clear up. But this is definitely not enough time to make up for like 10 minutes of a video, so I decided that since, it took me, I think, 5 hours to get the first 10 minutes of the clip, and I need to have this out sooner. I meant to say 5 hours of footage, not 5 hours. It took me a lot longer than 5 hours. It would just be the best if I ended the video now. So I would like to thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider turning on those post notifications so you are first to know when a new video comes out. Another way to figure out when a video is coming out is by going to the description below, clicking on the link that says My Insta, going there and hitting the follow button so you can know behind the scenes information and earlier when a video is coming out, even before the post notifications. So, in this video, we made the pane in the glass, and I talked about the podcast. The podcast should be up soon. In the next video, I will have it put in the description, the link to the channel in the description at least. But yeah, I'm not the happiest with how this episode turned out because I was expecting to have a lot more done, but it is what it is. You guys get an episode. It gives the next episode more time to film, and by then I should have a new keyboard and mouse, and if I don't, then you'll still hear the clickety clacking of the keys being pressed. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace.